PvP World Hardcore Iron Man. This is the unofficial game mode that has seen hundreds of adventurers take on the challenge over the past year. But outside of a few top creators, not much is known about the game mode. As someone who has been heavily involved in the community over the past year, I have collected my top 15 PvP Hardcore Iron Man deaths. First up, we have the PvP Hardcore Iron Man Wijsheid. He never actually made it out of the early game, but despite this, still has one of the most iconic deaths in the game mode. It's also worth mentioning that he was the first and only ever PvP Hardcore Iron Man to get a Pharaoh's Scepter for that one-click teleport below level 30 Wilderness. However, his luck runs out when he makes the schoolboy error of teleporting to Valk on a PvP world. I just love that clip so much. Get a dragon bolted for his full health, one step off a save zone. Unlucky, my guy. PvP Hardcore Rata is probably one of the most risk-taking Hardcore Iron Men on this list, at times streaming progress on his Hardcore Iron Man and having several close calls with the PKers. However, despite all this, he was able to achieve a quest cape only on PvP worlds, and some pretty decent stats to go with it, not to mention a great tank setup. However, it wasn't good enough because one day at Barrows he had a run-in with the hunter Tok and ended up dying in Aram's crypt. Unfortunately, neither player was recording, but we do have the CCTV footage from Sea Engineer of Rata's final moments. This was by far the biggest PvP death at the time, so it has to make this list, although there's just no footage. At number 13, we've got another risky boy. Going Tie Hard was a big fan of Wilderness Slayer, and his risk-taking was rewarded, scoring himself the only unique a PvP Hardcore Iron Man's got from Revs. And that's not any unique, that's 8 mil. However, staying true to his PvP world roots, he decided to alch the ancient effigy instead of hopping to the bounty hunter world. However, all this risk-taking eventually caught up to Tie Hard in what I can only describe as teasing the noobs gone wrong.
Oh my god! He actually got me! Oh.
They were messing around in the RD bank. The bottom floor's safe, the middle floor's safe, but the top floor is not safe, and Pimp managed to bait him up there, and the rest is history. PvP Wijsheid was someone who went all in on the PvP Hardcore Iron Man skiller route. So much so that he was the first person to get 2 99s on his account. Being a skiller, the goal is to maximize your hit points while minimizing your other combat stats. And this makes it so much easier to survive. He got a really good foundation on his account, even getting Saradome and Bruise before he started his combat training. However, when he finally trained combat, the attempts on his life came thick and fast from pretty much all of the hunters. But having those Bruise and that early preparation served him well, as he was able to tank every single time he got attacked. But players aren't the only thing you have to look out for on a PvP Hardcore Iron Man.
No! No! Fuck!
And just like that, a bunch of progress knocked out to the Major Arena 2 boss, which makes this our first PVM death on the list. Welcome DLH, probably the king of PvP Hardcore Iron Man meme deaths. Here he was kicking men in Lumbridge for prayer XP.
60 wood cutting now, so yeah, let's get on with it. I just died in a Hardcore Iron Man.
To a Willow Tree. He was then streaming Dark Wizards on his third account, and I think you know what happens next.
So we have officially died on the PvP locked hardcore Iron Man account.
But that didn't discourage DLH. He rebuilt and he was going to do some crazy archaeologist after standing at the Ferox Enclave for a very long time. And, well, yeah. DLH back for the 5th time, and now he's on Yatizo killing ice trolls, thinking he's pretty safe because you need 20 defense to get here, so there are very few accounts that could actually take him out. Unfortunately, the prolific hunter Hamgard has one of those accounts. And that was his final death. Gotta hand it to the guy. Great perseverance, and he was a massive personality in the PvP hardcore scene.
Hello everyone, my name is a friend.
This guy requires no introduction. Absolute legend of the RuneScape scene. A friend was actually one of the first people to attempt the PvP Hardcore Iron Man challenge over a year ago. He put a 200 mil bounty on his head, so he was under fire from the very beginning.
Oh my god, oh my god.
A bunch of people were after him, and with his chill playstyle, there was only one end to this series.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, no way! I just woke up like 1 hour ago. Oh my god, I literally thought nobody's gonna hunt me.
Unfortunately, his downfall was he didn't bring any Karambwans to combo eat, and he ended up having to pay out a 200 mil bounty. From one big bounty to another, a few months ago, Rip the Jacob started his PvP Hardcore Iron Man, and this was interesting because he had a 1 mil bounty for every total level he got. This was after the Dragon Warhammer update, so he opted to go for the ultimate skiller, a level 4 with 13 hit points. Jacob's bounty was getting so high it had people making specific accounts to hunt him down. PvP World YouTuber Pip made a Rune Warhammer Pure just for Jacob and chanced him on multiple occasions, but that wasn't needed to finish off the Jacob. At the time of death, his total level was 765, which is 765 mil as a bounty. One of the biggest of all time. YouTuber Hanannie had a few attempts at PvP Hardcore Iron Man. She was the first person to play with PM on for the entire time.
To make this interesting, I'm gonna keep my private on at all times, so if you add Bondwagon and I'm online, you can see exactly what world I'm in and come and find me.
This created a crazy dynamic because I've never seen such a strong community and so many people hunting one PvP Hardcore Iron Man when they're online. And after a couple of run-ins with some hunters, the end was inevitable.
Let's just quickly go buy Bob's axes while we're here. I did not enjoy that. He saw me coming. Oh, wait. Is that someone chasing me? Oh, that's someone chasing me. Go back. Oh, I got teleblocks. Holy shit. No.
The hunter unfortunately claiming a huge 304 mil bounty off that kill, but a few months later Hanannie was back, this time on a defense pure, with a bounty of a 3rd age axe just for one man, Pimpact.
Oh no!
We got a #1 victory royale.
So Simpact claimed the bounty of the 3rd age axe, which was worth 600 million.
Pimpact killed okay woman. Good fight.
That's right, Sea Engineer coming in with a mastermind plan of identity theft, and I think he felt a little guilty because he ended up paying up the whole bounty in full after he had had his fun and games. PvP Broker was the epitome of a PvP Hardcore Iron Man skiller. This was long before the Dragon Warhammer update hit, so the main threat to his build was the MSB. However, he transformed himself into the ultimate skiller. At combat level 23, he had 52 hit points and 43 prayer. And at this point, many of the hunters considered this account unkillable. So for the most part, he was left to skill in peace. Until one quest. Broker was scouted doing the Garden of Tranquility, which has a cutscene in the center of Falador.
Bunch of bad bitches fucking out on tour, like it through the back door, give it to her raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all. ODB, ODB, fucking other niggas bras. OPP, OPP.
Coming down, starting like a bitch. Bitches on my dick, on the set, and they like the nicotine and cigarette. How they feeling for a nigga? Got these hoes up on my sack. Got my niggas in the back, couple bitches in the back. HCIM, where's that?
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Such a unique death for a PvP Hardcore Iron Man, and 31 days spent on an account under 24 combat. Dust was a man of many achievements on his PvP Hardcore Iron Man. The most notable being the first PvP locked Hardcore Iron Man to achieve the Quest Cape. But we shouldn't sleep on his stats either. He was rank 1 overall for PvP Hardcore Iron Man for quite some time. Dust did love to tease the noobs, but it nearly all went wrong for him at Barrows. Having said that though, he generally did a really good job of staying alive. But that's not why he's on this list.
Fuck. Damn, that fucking blows, man. That is not how I expected to die.
Unfortunately, another PvP Hardcore dead to PVM, not what you want to see on these types of accounts. But Dust did have a great run. Pip started his PvP Hardcore Iron Man journey over a year ago with a stream-only PvP Hardcore.
Fight back!
And that went about as well as you can imagine. A couple of months later, he came back for a second attempt, and he became known for his anti-skilling method, basically rushing combat instead of rushing skills to try and get to the fun stuff as soon as possible. This made for some very interesting tanks. But if you thought any of the deaths on this list have been bad so far, it doesn't get as bad as this for a Hardcore Iron Man.
Oh no. No! I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. My rune light just crashed. I'm in Lumbridge, aren't I? Yep. Man, that's so lame.
Pip wasn't discouraged. He managed to come back with a third account, and it was bigger and better than ever. Hardly anyone has made it to 100 combat on a PvP Hardcore, and he got suffering, so this account was stacked.
Hopefully none of these guys have a fire giant's task. That's really bad, they do. There it is. There it is. The hit squad.
Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! It took all the boys to take down Pip, and he's since moved on to a PvP Ultimate Iron Man journey. The PvP Hardcore Iron Man game mode really blew up during 2020. And the hardcore at the front of that pack was Zach's PvP Hardcore. He was the first to so many achievements, even down to basic things like getting piety. Zach quickly passed the engineer's total level on his Hardcore Iron Man and would reign at the top of the PvP Hardcore Iron Man list for months, constantly being one combat bracket ahead of the rest. He managed to avoid too much PvP action until one day in Mauritania.
Till you
like it is with the kiss. Baby, when it drips from your lips. Tell you like it is, it's like this. Don't be such a slave to your brother. Baby, get shaky after school.
Oh, come on, come on,
Come on,
come on.
he's almost dead.
Oh, he peanut, he peanut.
Baby, go crazy, break the rules. There you go, there you go.
Oh my god.
No, come on. Jesus.
That was fucking close, boys.
Nah.
Are you serious? Oh,
no
fuck.
way. Oh, he was
Zero
out.
booze. No.
He was out.
Unfortunately, just days later, this happened.
Jagex. Fuck.
Yep, another tragic circumstance. Zach's hardcore was a beast, and it's crazy to think how far he could have gone if he didn't disconnect and die.
So this is definitely going to be one of the hardest challenges I've ever done, being a hardcore Ironman plus being in a PvP world.
To my knowledge, this is the first ever PvP hardcore Ironman, starting in 2017, although Teletubby King disconnected on it very early into the series. He came back to PvP hardcore in the 2020 rush with his second account.
What the fuck?
On which he decided to take the chance and do a wilderness clue.
No.
Not satisfied with his death, Teletubby King went on to make a third PvP hardcore Ironman. And it was third time lucky, because this PvP hardcore is the best of all time. It has the highest total level and the most unique items. There are far too many achievements to list all individually, but this account did have its fair share of close calls. And this story doesn't have a sad ending. Teletubby King ended up retiring his PvP hardcore Ironman with a twisted bow, a blade of sail door, and a bunch of other good items. This account is good for hardcore Ironman, let alone a PvP world one. So even though it didn't die, it has to feature on the list. Also, Teletubby King set up the PvP hardcore Ironman community Discord, and without that, I don't think many people would be here on this list today.
If you can't do 10k for a suite, then I don't want to hear no chat about numbers. You man are my youngers, all blacked out like grungers.
Solo Mission was one of many content creators to take the engineer's challenge of creating a PvP hardcore Ironman. His journey started with over 200 hours of skilling before uploading his first video. This happened 24 hours later. Oh my god, that's actually so bad. After paying out a 250 mil bounty, YOLO Mission was reborn and went on to have a great run on a PvP hardcore. The journey was documented on his YouTube channel, and I would really suggest that you guys subscribe because he makes some great videos. Solo Mission gradually upped the risk and eventually took one risk too many at Cerberus. I've actually just died to that. This is the best PvP hardcore Ironman to ever die, but I can't put myself at number one now, can I?
PvP but hardcore Iron Man.
Sea Engineer is without doubt the godfather of this entire game mode. Starting off as an idea from a TYC, this developed into one of the most iconic series in RuneScape history. Although many of the people on this list so far ended up with better accounts than PvP but hardcore Iron Man, you've got to remember that Sea Engineer was the very first one to take this leap into the PvP worlds, and nothing was figured out. PvP but hardcore Iron Man was also the longest living PvP hardcore Iron Man in history, surviving for over 2 years in these worlds, despite having some incredibly clutch escapes. But I'm sure what's coming next is no surprise to many of you. We all know how this story ends.
No! Oh! No way! No way! How did I fuck up so badly?
Of course, this death is the biggest in PvP hardcore Iron Man history. It sparked so many series, so many accounts, and there wouldn't even be a list without the death of PvP but Hardcore Iron Man. I'm sure many of you are aware that Sea Engineer is back for round 2 with how much they're off with his PM on and a crowd-funded bounty of over 6 billion GP. Maybe you could be the one to take him down. Been a bit of a different video from me, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And don't forget you can download Gemstone Legends using the link in the description or using the QR code on screen.